Okay, y'all, welcome back to the channel. I've had a lot of cucumbers just coming in, and I decided I was going to try my hand at pickling. So that's what we're going to do right now. Let me get a scale. I don't know if I'm going to have. It says I need to have 4 pounds. Cucumbers. Don't know that I will have 4 pounds. Let me get a bowl. Alright, we'll figure this out as we go. First thing, I'm using the Ball Blue Book. I'm using the recipe on page 79 for hamburger dills. And it says to wash the cucumbers and water, drain, remove stem, and 1/16 inch from blossom. I don't know what 1/16 looks like, so I'm just going to remove some. Okay. I'm going to get this done on all these. Some of them I may have picked too soon, and some of them I may have waited too long. I am very new to all this. I've planted cucumbers before, but this is the first time they've ever grown. So there's that. And then, oh, they smell delicious. And then my goal was this year to get things planted, to get everything I can planted out, and then just not to waste anything. If I have too much of something, I don't care if I'm giving it away. What I really want to do is try and can stuff. 2 years ago I canned some tomatoes, and that went really well. I didn't do it last year. Let me just say, these smell like cucumbers, so that's good. But it's really excruciatingly hot right now, and with the burner on, it's just like I'm sweating, man. This is just too much. But let me see, like that may have been too big, but whatever. Gotta go through pain if we want some delicious cucumbers. Alright, I'm gonna take this all over and put it in my compost pile. It says I've got my jars just boiling away, disinfecting in this pot. I need to combine salt, water, so I got, from here I already put 1 quart and 1/2 cup water, and I got 6 tablespoons of pickling salt, and how much vinegar does it say? 1 quart of vinegar, and that's what I need for the brine. A bit of a stir. It says to combine salt, water, vinegar in a large saucepan. Bring mixture to a boil. Reduce the heat to a simmer, 180 degrees, and simmer for 10 minutes. There's that. We're going to put it on here. Bring that to a boil. I'm going to put these guys back in here. I'm going to see, I need 4 pounds. 4 pounds. Are we on pounds? Okay. So, whole, we have We have over 4 pounds whole. I wonder if I have to keep it. Okay, so I don't see how slicing them will make them weigh anything less. But here's my slasher. Instead of doing it by hand, I'm just going to use the mandolin. Let's see what we get. Let's go. I want 1/4-inch slices. I don't know what a 1/4 looks like. Is that a 1/4 inch? Or does it need to be bigger? Do I have a measuring tape? Hold on, let me go measure this on a measuring tape. Okay, that's perfect. 1/4 inch, booyah. All right, okay. All right, let's go get some slicing going here. This one. Poke that. I really hate the mandolin because it gets dull. So now it's not really. You know what? I think I might just try and see if I can do it by hand. Be a little bit thinner and a little bit thicker in some places, but I just don't have really good knife skills, so I don't really want to leave this up to chance. I just assume. Why? It gets stuck. It's going to be a better mandolin. Ridiculous. I had to get rid of that. I could have just made them in spears, but I want to be able to put them on sandwiches. So, I mean, ideally, I would cut them lengthwise. My daughter wants them to be in pickle chips, so pickle chips it is. We'll use the big guy. And some fat pickle chips. I really hope this works, because I'm successful at this, because this is my goal. I just want to do all the things. I want to grow all the vegetables, make all the canned stuff. I'll figure out how to. We're at 2 pounds. We're at 3 pounds. So this recipe is supposed to make 7 pints. So that's what I've got going in the canning jar, just sterilizing them. I already washed them. I have the rings in there, but I do not have the lids in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip the lid in the hot water for a second before I put it on them. Woo! It's a cucumber mountain! I'm just hoping everything is okay. I got butternut squash growing out there. I've got some pumpkin out front, some butternut squash in the back. It looks like the vine borers have got to the pumpkin. And then I've seen some leaf-footed bugs. I picked some off. Oh man, I thought I was way closer to 4. I'm not. I still at 3. I don't know how I'm gonna keep measuring this because it's like a mountain. It's a mountain. So over here in Texas, it's excruciatingly hot, and I don't do well in the heat. It makes me angry for, well, I always like to say angry for no reason, but technically it's a reason. I don't like the heat, and it makes me angry, and it makes me not want to do anything. I can't deal with it. I've never liked it. I'm always like, I want to move someplace where it snows. It's like, I don't mind having a little bit of heat, and then for a little bit, you know, have summer during summertime. I can deal with that. As long as it doesn't get over 100 degrees. I don't even want to get 100. Ideally, I want the temperature to be just, ideally, I don't want it to get above 80. But I can deal, I can't deal with it because that's what it is right now. It's in the 90s, but it's always like, but it feels like 800,000. Okay, this is not working. How are we going to keep doing this? Okay, let's take these out of here. Let me dump what little water is in here. And then we're going to we're going to take this off of here. We're going to tear this out. And then we're just going to put these guys in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so anyhow, so I don't like the heat, so I don't want to go out in the yard at all. But I have to, because I have to go and I have to check on the plants. I need to like weed whack that backyard too, because it's getting out of control. And then one of the things I'm uncertain of is the potato. Oh, we got 4 pounds. Woo! And we still have 2 cucumbers left, and all these bits, all these ends. Okay, 4 pounds of cucumbers. Combine salt, reduce heat, simmer for 10 minutes. Okay, pack cucumbers into a hot jar, leaving a 1/2 inch headspace. That's where'd it go? Okay. It's got little markings on here. 1/2 inch is the center one. 1/2 inch headspace. Then put 2 heads of dill. I got my dill right here. I don't have heads, but I'm just going to throw this in there. 2 heads of dill. Where is it? 2 heads of dill, 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 2 peppercorns, and then you put that in the jar, and then pickling crisp, but I'm not going to use. And then, so this is what I don't get. How do you know how much to put in each jar? We are going to move this. That's my brine. So how do I know how much to put into each jar? Good question. Very good question. We don't know. We just don't know. Do you think I should just cut these and, you know what? Should I just cut these, and if it looks like I can put more in here, I will. Okay, so I'm not sure where we left off. This camera I have is not the best, and it just like decides it's going to turn off when it wants to. I got all my jars out of the boiling water, so they're all sterilized, and now I'm just packing them. I don't know that I should have like laid them all in one direction, or just like throwing them in there willy-nilly like I'm doing. Like I said, I don't know. Hopefully this will work. They're like, pack it in. So I imagine that means like, put it down the sides. Get it, all over the place. Don't let any... Everywhere. Pack it, pack it. Push it down, I don't know. I'm trying to pack it. Obviously, I must be doing it wrong because I've got so many pickles left. And I was worried I wasn't going to have enough. I'm just shoving them on the side. I still got to put the dill in there! Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Two peppercorns. One, two. I put it in here because I thought I was going to have to put it in the water. Boy, was I wrong. Sorry, so sad. Let's see, what can I talk about? I don't even know what to talk about. I was reading on Kindle the book Yesteryear, and found I was enjoying it, but as it turns out, yeah, look at that, stuff it down. As it turns out, there was a lot of people were waiting for it, so I didn't finish it within the allotted 21 days, so I had to give it back. So now I'm on a waiting list to go back and read it. It's interesting. It's about I guess this is good enough. It's about a woman who is one of those like trad wife homesteaders, and she I don't know, I can't remember, she whipped, we had a jumper. She wakes up one day and she's in the past. She's still on her farm, from what I can gather, but she's in the past on her farm. And she has to do everything the way they would do it. And I didn't get that far, but this is the premise of it. She has to do everything the way they would do back in the day. I think it's in the 1800s. She's still married to her same husband. Not all the kids are the same, but it's a whole different dynamic, and she just is very confused. It's like she got a cut, and she's all like, okay. And she was like, they had to sew it without any anesthesia or anything like that. It's interesting. I like it. I can't wait for it to come available again because I really would like to finish reading it. Not you. Oh no, not you. Might put a few words on. That's a good this could have another one right there. Maybe a baby one right there. Half inch. That could do with that. Tuck them in there, half inch. That could probably do with a few more. Put this guy in there. Oi. And then I'm gonna put just some more of these fronds on the top. These deal fronds. Anyway, Okay, if you come across it and you like reading those kinds of books, it's a pretty good book. I recommend it. So far, I recommend it. Now, once I get back into reading it, for all I know, it could be horrible. But as it stands right now, I kind of recommend it. Okay. Everybody's got some dill, everybody's got some mustard, everyone's got some peppercorns. Okay, now, what I want to do now is to ladle this lovely brine over there. Hold on, we gotta get things out of the way. Hold on. We can do it. We can do it. Nice. Get this here. Bring this over here. Just double check the temperature. That is 180. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Well, maybe you guys can tell me, when they say, is it the liquid that needs to be a half-inch headspace, or is it the packing into it, or is it both? We got our paper towel. Make sure there's nothing on any of these guys that's going to cause them to not seal, like dill fronds. And then we are going to hope for the best. This is going to work out and get off of the dill frond. Okay. So now, let me get all these. I'm dipping each one of these lids into the water. Are you still with me? I'm sorry it's so quiet, but I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating hard on this. Alright, now we're just going to finger tighten them. Okay. There we go. Hopefully I did a good job. Hopefully I did it right. And there's nothing that's going to cause any trouble. Oh, the one little light I have went out. And then you want me to place jars on the rack. Lower the rack into simmering water. Water must cover jars by 1 inch. I think I need to put some placeholder jars in here. 7, 8, because it says it handles 9. Okay, that's our last alarm. We processed the pickles, cucumbers for 15 minutes. I turned off the heat, I removed the cover, and that's the alarm for letting the jars cool for 5 minutes, and now I just gotta remove the jars. You guys get out of my way. Get out of my way! Jar number 1. And I did end up putting another jar in there because I had the pickles, the cucumbers. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just put another jar in there. So no jars broke. And everything looks good. Hopefully, I did it right and we'll have pickles. I mean, like I said, I canned tomatoes 2-3 years ago, and I used them, and I didn't die. So, I'm following the instructions. So, I'm assuming I should be okay. Right, dogs? Get you a little close up on what these. And there we go. This is called hamburger dill pickles. Or just hamburger pickles. I call them hamburger dill. There you have it. My first batch of beautiful dill pickles. And I will cover them up with this lovely strawberry tea towel. Oh, I heard one! One sealed! Woo-woo, who is it? You. So one's already sealed, that makes me happy. And we'll leave them sitting here until, closer together. We'll leave them sitting here until tomorrow morning. And then hopefully by then everything will have sealed. One has already sealed. Oh, there's a second one sealed. Woo, I'm so excited. Pickles! Yeah, I'm so excited. We'll leave them here until tomorrow morning. I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay, so it's Saturday. I wish it's Wednesday morning at 7:40, and here's the reveal of the pickles. They look good. They all appear to be sealed. I heard most of them sealed yesterday. I'll take the ring off, and to me that's sealed. So it looks like we did a good job, and I don't think we'll die when we eat them. But I appreciate you watching this far because it's a long video. If you would, I'd appreciate you subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, especially if I've done something wrong. And thank you. Bye. Watch. Look at this. Go away. Look at this. What are you doing to me? Go away. Look at me here for you.